Welcome back. Happy Friday and happy summer. My kids have been out of school for 2 days now. We finished up school on Wednesday, so it is officially summer here in our little town. I have today's weekly makeup basket for you, and I think I'm going to be changing this up possibly a little bit because I've decided that instead of doing kind of these weekly challenges, something that I really want to do as a goal is go through all of my makeup and really see what do I like, what do I really not like, and kind of work towards pulling some things out of my collection that I just don't like. So I'm not sure if I'm going to change this up or not. If you have any thoughts or comments on that, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. So let's get into today's makeup, the stuff that I have been wearing all week long. The first thing is this Laura Mercier primer. This is just the foundation primer. I'm not tremendously thrilled with this primer. I don't think that it really does anything for my skin. I really kind of have to work it in order to get sort of a tacky feeling and get my foundation to apply really well. I don't think that it makes my foundation apply better. It doesn't blur anything. It doesn't hide pores. It really just gives me a base for my foundation. So I'm not really thrilled with it. I have maybe like 1 or 2 uses left, and then I will not be purchasing that. For my foundation, I have been using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I did a full review. Sorry, I just shifted my seat here. I've got one of those seats that turns, and it was turning funny on me. Anyway, I have this in the color 04 Medium Beige. I think that I might see if I can find a 03, although here in a couple weeks when I have a little bit more color to my skin, this might be just perfect. I think with the way that this applies, it's just slightly dark right now. But I did a full review on this. I will link that down below. I really love it, and I hadn't used it for a little while because I'd been testing out some other foundations, and I was having a couple of skin issues this week, so I pulled this back out because it is really a full coverage foundation, and I forgot how much I loved it. So really thrilled with that. For my concealer, I've been using the NYX HD Concealer, and this is in the color Glow. So I'm not really sure. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so it does a nice brightening. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. It works for me every time without fail. It doesn't crease on me, it doesn't move on me, it doesn't fade on me throughout the day, so that is definitely a favorite. To set my foundation and my under eye, I've been using the Milani Prep Set Go, which is just a transparent face powder. It's white, so it's really been perfect for this foundation that's just ever so slightly dark. It makes it just perfect. If I do have a foundation that is a little too light, then this really wouldn't work because it is, I mean, even with a light dusting, it does just very slightly lighten the color of my foundation. For warming up my face, I haven't really been doing a contour this week. I've just been kind of doing a warming up, and I've been using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer. And this is in the color Golden Days. So I've just been taking a kabuki brush and just warming up my face, and then instead of doing a contour, I've been taking this big puff and sort of, you know, just going in that area of my face and just warming it up instead of doing a more chiseled contour. And I really like this bronzer. It looks like it has a lot of shimmer to it, but with just a light dusting on your face, you really can't tell. So this is great for warming up. I wouldn't use this as just a contour color because it does have that bit of shimmer to it, but if you just want to warm up and kind of have a nice soft summery look, then this is a fantastic product. For my blush, I found a couple more of the Milani blushes, the rose ones. Let's see. These are so, so, so beautiful. I almost hate to use them because I know that that flower is going to rub off. This is in the color Coral Cove. I found that one, and I found Tea Rose, which I didn't have in my collection before. But I've really been loving this. I've been doing a warm look all week long, and this has just been the perfect blush. It really does not come off quite as bright as you see there. Once you put that on and blend it in, it's just a beautiful coral color, and it's been working fantastically for the warmer looks that I've been doing this week. For my highlight, I've been using the Wet n Wild Illuminating palette, and this is in Catwalk Pink. I think it's the only one that they have, but I've really been focusing on just these two colors on this side and kind of swirling them together, and it's giving me this really, really pretty, I don't even know if this is going to show up in a swatch very well at all, but it just kind of gives me a little bit of shimmer. It's, you know, a little bit warmer on this side than on this side, so that's why I've been going for just that side. For my eyeshadow primer, I've been using Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is in Sin. This kind of got buried at the bottom of my eye primers, and I forgot that I had it. Plus, I spent a really long time trying to finish up that Maybelline Color Tattoo. I really like this primer. I think that it is fantastic. If I want to do a shimmery look on my eyes, it really helps that shimmer to pop. And if I'm not really going for a shimmery look, then just doing a very, very light base with this really just glues my eyeshadow on all day, and it doesn't crease on me. And I've actually used this a couple of times this week and just patted it on the center of my lid just by itself, because it really is such a beautiful, beautiful color. So it kind of stands alone if you need it to. And that's what the color looks like. And then if you just keep blending it in and blending it in, then it does sheer out quite a bit, but it leaves you with a really nice shimmer to your eye. For eyeshadow this week, I've been using the Too Faced Peanut Butter palette. This is not a palette that is in my comfort zone at all. It is all warm colors. Really the only color in here that screams to me and says yes, yes, yes is the jelly color, which is this purple color. But I've really been trying to focus on learning how to do some warmer looks and wearing some warmer looks, because it seems like every time I wear warmer looks, I get compliments. And I don't know if it's because it's different from what people are used to seeing me wear, or if it's, you know, because I'm experimenting more, or if it really does look great on me. I have neutral undertones in my skin, so I can get away with wearing warm colors and cool colors. And a couple of times when I've worn this and, you know, finished my makeup, Ryan's come out and said, wow, you look really pretty today. So it kind of makes me like this palette even more. It does kind of smell like really light peanut butter. It's not my favorite smell in the world, but I've been using peanut butter as a transition shade, and these colors are just, they really are quite beautiful. Let's see if I can find a place to swatch these here. But they really do pack a lot of punch. That jelly color is not quite as bright as I would like it to be, but if I pack it on or I use a denser brush, then it's exactly what I want it to be. The peanut butter color is a perfect blending shade, and I think that is in the Chocolate Bar palette too. I really love Spread the Love for just an all-over base color. I really like Extra Creamy for that inner corner pop of highlight. If you have very fair skin, then this would be a perfect base for you if you're having trouble finding a base color that's light enough. But I've really been having a lot of fun with that this week. For the rest of eyes, I've been using this Too Faced, I'm not even sure what this is called. It's in Black Beauty. I don't have a whole lot of it left. But I've been using this for tight lining, and then some days like today I used it on my lower waterline. It doesn't stay tremendously well in my lower waterline, but nothing is going to stay in my lower waterline right now except for like super glue, because it is allergy season and my eyes I've just wanted to like claw them out of my head. I've probably been saying that for weeks now, but it just is the truth. So I'm working on finishing that up. I really like it, but it's time to move it out of my collection. For my upper waterline, I pulled this back out this week. And are you going to focus, camera? There we go. It is the Starlooks Pro Luxe Longwear eyeliner pen. The silver is starting to rub off a little bit. I got this in a subscription box and I absolutely love it. And I put it away for a little while because this is all I was using and I felt like my other eyeliners were feeling very sad. And so I, been trying to rotate through some of those other ones, but I pulled this back out and you might be seeing it for several weeks in a row again because I just love it. For my mascara, I've been using the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I love this mascara. It is one of my favorites, but I think that it's starting to get to the end of its life because it's starting to just get a little bit thick. But this is what the brush looks like. And I really just enjoy this. It gives me a lot of length, a lot of volume, a lot of separation and definition. It does everything that I want a mascara to do. It doesn't clump on me, it doesn't flake on me, it doesn't move on me. It looks fabulous at the end of the day, and it's easy to take off. So this is really one of the mascaras that I will always turn to when I know that I have a big important event or something that I need to do that's very important. For brows, I've been using the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. I've mostly been using this darkest color and a little bit of the wax, though not as much. The wax in this is not really that great. It's fairly stiff, but I really don't have trouble with my brows moving at all or being unruly or out of place. They just kind of do what they're supposed to, and I can't tell you how I make that happen. It just does. And so I really don't need anything other than a powder on my brows, so that's really all I've been using. And then finally for lips this week, my sister had gotten this in one of her subscription boxes, or I think she got it in a subscription box, and she just really didn't like the color. This is by Estee Lauder, and it is Praline Paradise Shimmer. So it is a gloss. It is just a very nice sort of bare looking gloss. Definitely warm. It's right there. My hand is a little bit full right now. But I've really just enjoyed this. It feels very comfortable. It's not very sticky. It probably has just a little bit of tackiness. It lasts about what you expect a gloss to last. It lasts about an hour and then you have to reapply it, but I really enjoyed it and I think the packaging is super stinking cute with the little glitter and stuff. So that is everything that I have been wearing this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what are you planning on doing to kick off summer. We are sort of going on our normal everyday activities. We will be going on a vacation later this summer to the beach, and I am so excited for that. But let me know what you're doing to kick summer off. We'll probably be doing a lot of fishing and camping, so I might do some vlogs or some things like that over the summer. So until then, I will see you next time. Bye.